Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. So, today I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story and then give you a few tips to help you stop doing the thing that I am going to talk about in the story that I was doing. So, a little over a year ago, I went to the self development workshop. It was 3 days in Austin, Texas, with complete strangers, basically in a room, 12 hours a day, working through all the deep, bad, scary stuff. So, I was at this place in my life where I then finally quit my 9 to 5, and I felt like I couldn't really be happy. I felt like I was supposed to be thinking of the next goal or the next like thing to accomplish. And I stood up and I said, I don't know what to do next. I feel like I should be thinking of what I want to do next. I feel like I should have a game plan, and I feel like it's not okay for me just to be content where I'm at and enjoy this moment in time. I said I should be thinking of the next steps. I should be making a plan. I should be trying to advance myself and not just stay where I'm at, which I mean is true. But it's okay to also to just be in the moment and enjoy where you're at in life. So I'm just saying all these things I should do. And the instructor kept asking me, well, why? I said, well, why should you do, well, why do you need to do that? Well, I should be doing that. Well, why about this? Well, I should. And she finally looks at me and she says, you're shitting all over yourself. Yeah, you're shitting all over yourself. And that basically means that you are living your life based on what you think you should do or based on what other people have said you need to be doing. And that is so dangerous and so frustrating and so unfulfilling. So, today I want to share a few tips to help you not shit all over yourself. The first one is know what you don't want. I know so often we're told, think about your goals, think about what you want, but I'm a big believer in knowing what you don't want. That will help you define what you do want. So just knowing what you don't want. If you don't want your business to become like an agency, or you don't want to have 100 employees, or you don't want to do something, then you will know when you're on a path to doing that you can get off that path. You don't have to be on that path. You don't have to should yourself down a path that leads you to something that you don't actually want. Um, the next thing is to see if there is an alternative thing you can do. So there are going to be shoulds in our life regardless, but the difference is you don't want to should all over yourself. So let's say that you know you should pay taxes or you should post on social media. Okay, let's say that. Yeah, you do need to market your business and you do need to network. But what if instead of doing that Facebook Live like everyone else, what if the way that you get your customers is by going to local networking groups? What if the way that you post on social media can be recorded videos instead of live videos, if that makes you nervous? So always look for an alternative. Don't think that you have to follow the status quo or do things just a certain way. The programs that I find to be the most successful are the ones that say, here are your options, pick what works for you. I don't say you should do this, you have to do this. I'm not a fan of I have to do X, Y, and Z. It's actually something that I'm working on personally. Anytime I catch myself saying, oh, I have to blah, 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 I say I get to blah, 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 or I'm going to blah, 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 blah. And I do this with everything. I'll be like, oh, I have to do laundry today. And I'll be like, oh, I'm going to do laundry today. Just because I find that when you say I have to do something, it has this like heavy obligation feeling to it, and it doesn't feel like a choice or an option. But the truth is, like, life is full of choices. Yes, if you want to rewear the clothes that you have, you probably need to wash them. But at the same day, that's a choice. You could choose to buy brand new clothes. You could choose to wear them dirty. You could choose to join a nudist colony. You have choices. And while some choices are more choosy, where you have a little bit more wiggle room, like you can choose, oh, I would rather have this car than this car, versus like the societal norms of choice, like you choose to wash your clothes so you don't smell like ass. um, like there's different levels, but even so, you're still making a choice. And sometimes those choices, like if you don't go with that choice, it is going to be, okay, I'm going against the status quo, but that's okay. That's where the magic lives a lot of the time, is to go against the status quo. And that takes me to my next tip, which is reframe your mind. So once again, how I was saying that you want to switch from the I have to I get to or I'm going to, which just takes away the fact that it's an option or it's something that you are obligated to do. It's like I've decided that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do laundry today. Um, so to be able to go just reframe your mind around what you should do. So if you feel like you need to come up with a certain plan or take a certain strategy, reframe your mind and think about it like I get to do this. I get to market my business because I have a business, because I live in a place where I have internet available to me and I can follow my dreams and I don't have to live in the normal society like rules. I am allowed to be myself and do these things my own way. So I think it's just really important to reframe things and then also know that you have options. So the next thing is to cut out the noise. And I know you're watching a video right now or listening to an audio where I'm telling you how to do something or how to approach something, but cut out a lot of the noise. Everyone is going to sell you ways to make you do something or tell you that you're going to be able to accomplish a certain goal or you need to follow their strategy and listen to their like steps and everything. But the truth of the matter is you have to do what works for you and you have to be able to really get clear. And I think part of that is knowing what to cut out, what to listen to, and what not to listen to. So I am a strong believer in meditation. I'm a strong believer in taking silence and just really thinking things over and deciding like what feels good to you and being aware of what feels good to you. So just cut out some of that background noise. Like, don't feel a need to answer to anyone and to listen, and don't feel a need to listen to everyone. Just say no. That is my final tip for you today. Just say no. I think so often we are nervous about saying no. We're nervous about telling people, no, I can't participate in that. No, I can't help you with that. And you know what? We shouldn't be. It's our right. Life, like I said, life is choices. And you have the right to choose to say no to something. Whether it's I am choosing to say no to helping you move because I need to do some self care or I have other plans, or if I'm saying no to following your method or taking your advice. And you can do that respectfully. But you have to realize that we get so worried about hurting other people or letting other people down, or we don't spend enough time thinking about, are we letting ourselves down? Are we letting our dreams down? Are we focused so much on outward approval that we're not giving ourselves the approval? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, is that we approve of what we're doing and that we're happy because we're the only ones who have to live our life. So I just wanted to share those tips with you and just give you something to think about. I completely invite you to just sit and journal on these ideas because there is so much that you can do here, and I think that it's a really, really beautiful thing. So with that being said, I'm really, really excited to announce that next week on Tuesday, November 5th, I will be hosting a free training all about aligning your 2020 goals and desires. And this is where we're going to just really talk about what you want in 2020, what that looks like for you, defining your success, identifying the things that are important to you and how they actually line up with your goals. We're also going to talk about not shoulding all over yourself and how you can reframe your mind and make these shifts that are going to be so important for your success, and just deciding what success really looks like to you and not what someone else says it should look like to you. So that's all I have for you today. I will share the link for you to register for the free training. It is no cost. It's so action packed. I'm not going to get on there and talk to you for 45 minutes about my plan or my life or whatever. We're going to work through it together. It comes with a workbook and you are going to love it because it is going to be so valuable, and we're going to work during it. It's not just going to be me talking at you. I want you to show up live and I want you to show up engaged because you can walk away with some great plans. All right, I'll catch you next time.